Hey guys, it's Ultimate TNT and welcome to Cabin Fever. This game was created by the same creators as Hush Hush. Now, I want to test this game out since I've recently noticed that I like the games that I think Red Panda make. Since I played Crush Crush and I recently played Hush Hush. Don't worry, those videos, I'm going to be uploading those videos soon. But I wanted to go ahead and start with Cabin Fever. Now, right now I'm a little sick. I'm probably sneezing a lot, blowing my nose a lot, and I can't speak well properly. But I'll try my best to sound good. Now, I have no information about this game at all, except for this character. I forgot her name, but she was a character from Crush Crush, a DLC character, and that's all I'm just gonna say. So let's just go ahead and start the game. Interesting. Oh, that's quite loud. Hold on. I think that's good enough music. Uncensored. Yes. Customize your character?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going?
Oh, we talk?
Hey, how's it going?
What is that? Oh, no wonder it sounds familiar. I was like, it sounds familiar. Customize your character. Put a name or change its voice.
Hey, how's it going?
Alright, that's the best. Alright, disclaimer. This game contains sensitive content and is intended for mature audience. For more information about our content warning, visit here. No, please confirm that you are over the age of 13 and wish to continue. I definitely am. Chapter 1. Prologue. Shush.
I don't remember much about the world before the sickness.
Okay. That's COVID.
I was just a kid when it started. Too young to fully grasp all the changes happening across the globe. Looking back, it was as though some cosmic clearance bin of trashy dystopian paperbacks was spilling plot points out onto reality. You had your unknown virus, your slow-to-act world leaders, your extremists, deniers on one end, doomsday preppers on the other, and overall just a heck of a lot of scandal and angst.
Bruh, starting off real good with COVID. Right in the face. Nice.
What it boiled down to was this. Stay away from each other.
Yeah.
Yep, that simple. Stay away. Because the sickness mutated so rapidly, spread so easily, and killed so many, that preventing transmission was the only way to stop it from wiping out the human race.
This probably isn't a good idea that the game is called Cabin Fever.
A cure could be developed, they told us. Would be developed, they promised.
But it never happened?
Somehow. Life changed.
Someday.
Everything from school and work to medical appointments and family dinners became virtual. And as it turns out, hosting an online society requires a lot of computer programming. Like, a lot. Lucky for me, I'd always had a knack for stuff like that. It was easy to get trained and even easier to find work. When's the last time you heard a young person say that, huh? I did programming for medical services, government websites, automated manufacturing. There was no shortage of freelance contracts. Of course, places like movie theaters, shopping malls, and restaurants died out. Even farms and factories became rare. So much of the workforce lost. But to be honest, I personally thought all of it was a net gain for the planet. Fewer people meant less pollution.
Yeah, that's true.
Terrorism dropped to an all-time low. Most people learned to be at least somewhat self-sufficient. As for me, well, since my parents both died not long after my high school graduation, I was probably more self-sufficient than most. I was alone for a long time. Long
Oh.
enough to be used to it.
Oh, okay, now I remember the company's name. It's Sad Panda.
At least I was healthy. I had my routine, with lots of work to keep me busy and the internet at my fingertips to keep me from getting bored.
Yep, true.
What more could I have wanted?
Nice. The world as we know it. I wonder if you can see that achievement. Chapter 2, Seed. Nice. Let me just leave this on. Okay, looks like you stopped narrating. Nice. Fantastic. I lived in an off-grid cabin that had been in my family for years. When I was young, we used to visit every summer. Just to get away from it all. I probably call it ironic, but every time I say that word, someone tells me I'm using it wrong. Anyway, when the sickness started spreading, the cabin became a place to survive. It had everything a small family could need. Though, like I said, by this time I was the sole member of my bubble. I used to take care of myself. On a good day, with the sun shining into the solar panels. Oh yeah, damn, that's sad. You lost both your parents. That was such a late reaction. Anyways, I could get 30k WH, more than enough to power the appliance in the house to keep the battery paying full. Sorry, I had to burp. And since the cabin set near the mountains, I'd often get a decent power level at night. With the wind turbine catching the air coming up the ridge. But that night it was raining hard. God damn, your house is a mess. Like most evenings, I spend this one on my... Ooh, this is good music. On my computer playing my favorite idle clicker game and browsing the web for news. I wonder what that's referencing. The news was mostly doom and gloom, of course, but I liked finding out the odd tech or space related articles sprinkled in. I was thinking about how badly I wanted aliens to be real when an email alert danced into the corner of my screen. I opened it. Yet another forward from one of my more gullible work colleagues about a possible cure for the death-dealing virus. Oh, thank God I don't have to go over here and click it. This particular claim apparently stemmed from a breakthrough in the study of bovine bodily functions.
What a load of bullshit.
Oh, so I do speak, it's just I don't speak in my mind.
Literally. Good one.
I think this is the same voice actor that does the punk on Hush Hush. It sounds the same. I was pretty much the only company I had anymore. So yeah, I talked to myself. I deleted the email, letting out a heavy sigh. There was a point in time when I found that sort of things amusing. The ridiculous conspiracy theories and clickbait titles, but now I just find them sad. Yeah. I glanced at the clock. Time for tea. What? Oh, England, lads. Top of the morning tea. No, wait, that's Irish. No, that's just Jack. That's just Jacksepticeye guy. I put the computer into sleep mode and head into the kitchen. On the way there, I accidentally kicked the broomstick laying across the floor.
Ow! Ow, ow,
ow! How the fuck would that hurt?
Why is that even there? I never sweep.
Yeah, I can tell. In that moment, I judged myself hard. Oh well. The world had basically ended, so what was the point of cleaning up? It wasn't like I was expecting company. I kicked the broom aside and carried on. Foreshadow? In the kitchen, I steeved a nice big cup of herbal tea. Then I tossed my used tea bag into the compost bin. Nothing as I did that the bin was nearly full. What? I'd have to take it out soon. Empty it into a tumbler with the rest of my food scraps and plant waste. Then, probably in the spring, I'd add fresh compost to the garden. Give my plants a healthy nutrient boost. Shut up. I loved my plants. I wanted them to be strong in case they were needed to defend the cabin from zombies or traveling salespeople. Nice PVC reference. Plants vs Zombies. Smirking to myself, I stood in the kitchen and sipped my tea. Ah, so I see that Plants vs Zombies exist in this universe. The only sound was the muffled rush of the rain outside. So peaceful. Oh, Jesus! Right in my right ear. What was that? A fox prowling outside? A raccoon? I don't think raccoons make that noise. A fox probably. There wasn't a person in my garden, was there? I went to the window, peering out into the darkness and listening hard.
I don't have to go out there and check, do I? I mean, someone could be in trouble. But then again, someone could be trouble. Maybe just stand on the porch and yell for whoever it is to get off the lawn?
I waited my options. Hold on. No, never mind. Stay inside and lock all the doors. That is the smartest option. But I'm a dumbass. So go outside and investigate the noise. The scream really had sounded human. I couldn't just ignore that. As much as I wanted to stay inside, warm and dry.
I was raised by humanitarian hippies, and all I got was this pesky conscience. Kidding. Love you, Mom and Dad. Please don't haunt me.
Please haunt me. I sat down my tea, went to find my... Wait, is there achievements in this thing? Because if there is, then I'll probably go back and mess it up. Try to get all the achievements like I did in Hush Hush. Though I haven't. Not yet. I'll try. Haven't got the true ending yet. I should do it before I forget all the steps. I already forgot. Fudge. Went to find my crank-powered flashlight. It shoved my feet into a pair of boots. Hopefully and probably I won't find anything out there, but checking was the right thing to do. I pulled open the door and stepped out into the porch. Damn, okay, gotta be creepy, alright. The flashlight flickered pathetically. Luckily, all you need to power up a hand-cranked flashlight is hand, which I had. Nice. Wait, there's no type of flashlights? I scanned the dark garden. Raindrops lit up as the light passed over them, and the trees and shrubs around the cabin swayed. All I could hear was wind and rain. A chill ran down my back.
Yo, anybody out here? No? Cool. Have a good night then.
I turned to head back inside. A small voice stopped me in my tracks.
Hello? I'm here. Would you mind, helping me out of this, please?
Ah, fuck, now I gotta help. The rain seemed to beat down harder as my pulse speed up. I turned my flashlight towards the voice and hand visibly trembling.
It sure is cold out. I'm definitely not shaking out of fear, because that would be super lame.
It's lame if you say it. I forced myself to step down off the porch and follow the path until finally I was close enough to make out the shape of a person. As a weak flashlight beam illuminated more, I gasped. Whoa. That's an interesting view. I mean, that's an interesting posture. What? Whoever I'd been expecting to find, it certainly wasn't this delicate wisp of a girl. She was so pale, she almost looked like a ghost. Looks very pale to me, yeah. Even her hair, long and clinging to her face in the rain, shone bright, almost white in the glow of the flashlight. She crouched on her hands and knees in the mud as though she'd fallen. I think she did. 100 questions raced through my head. Where did she come from? How long has she been out in the storm? Why hasn't she dressed for the rain? Yeah, that's true. Why is she lost? Why is she sick? Wait. Oh, was she sick? Was she lost? Was she sick? I tried to sound tough, like my dad would have.
You there! What are you doing on my property?
The young woman squinted against the flashlight.
Please, I got lost and I promise I wasn't trying to steal anything.
Sure, that sounds like what a common thief would say. Criminal scum. Her voice quivered, which I thought was kind of dumb. After all, she was the interloper. What? It was me who should be freaking out, which I was.
Well, then explain yourself. Why are you just laying on the ground there? Seems pretty sus.
Oh my. This was before Among Us. I mean, after Among Us. Before? After? After? I think it's after. This is after Among Us. Why the heck did I add that last part? What was I trying to do? Lighten the mood? The girl turned her head away. Was she trying to make me feel bad? Was she, God forbid, stifling a cough? I took a step back, unwilling to take any chances.
I can't get up.
I mean, all you have to do is just stand up. Her matter-of-face tone surprised me. I guess I was expecting some elaborate sob story and or pleas for food or money or medicine. It could still be a trick though. She could be getting ready to rob me. At this point, my flashlight was starting to lose its brightness. I stood there cranking the handle for power the light back up. It was a long, awkward intermission backed by the during sound of the flashlight beginning working. But the light was coming back on. I wanted to crank a few more times to shine it brighter on her. Oh! Okay, now I see why you need help. The whole horrifying picture became clear. Somehow, the girl had gotten her leg caught in one of my animal traps. Okay, now since we see the full picture, that is bad. She must not have seen the rusted old thing in the dark, and it had grabbed her calf and torn it open. Eesh. Okay, so this probably wasn't a trick.
Oh my god! Are you okay?
I started to move towards her, but then my own legs froze in fear of getting close to another human. She was sick, then I could get sick. If she was sick, then I could get sick. But then, I had no way of knowing whether or not she carried the virus. And right now, she was hurt and trapped because of me. I felt horrible. If I left her to fend for herself, anything could happen. A hungry bear might come along, the weather could turn freezing, and even if she did manage to get herself out of the trap, she would probably develop an infection fast in such a nasty wound. Swallowing hard, I clenched my fist and forced myself to approach her. I had to get away. I had to get way too close for comfort. But I crouched, opened the trap, and freed her leg. It was bleeding pretty heavily, though. Now that I could see it up close, it didn't look to be as deep as I'd feared.
Oh, thank you. So glad you found me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in that thing all night.